Okay, so let's talk lighting because that's the video that sure got all the views. Um, Lighting, how I find the company. I found them on Alibaba. I mean, there's no no referrals, nothing like that. I just searched, looked at reviews, looked at their products, and I started talking to Jenny in November of 23. So I looked at what they had, and then I just asked, like, can you make this? Now, a lot of my stuff is lookalikes. And I read somewhere on their page, it says they'll make it 90 to either 95 or 97% like the one you sent them that you want. I don't know if they make it that so they don't like get in trouble with any like exactly copying it, but really I kept going back and forth of which lights I liked. Like, I like, no, I want this, there were certain lights I was dead set on, and then there are ones that I kept changing. Now here's the thing, if you are doing a new build, even though you have your plans, you have the size of your rooms, your ceilings and all that, it's kind of hard to choose sizes. Example, I messed up on sorry, my husband called. Anyway, it's hard. I messed up on my living room light. I went by the pictures of the real one, the biggest one they had, and it looked good in their pictures. I thought it'd be great. It's too small. I will be having to order another one. But like in your bathrooms, like, well, how big is my mirror going to be there? So how much do I need here? I mean, it is harder with the new build. Whereas if you're already in your house, you can just sit there, take tape measure, and do all that. I only ran into a problem with not getting a light I wanted with my waterfall island. I wanted those big Studio McGee concrete looking ones, which they can make. The size I needed, they didn't have a mold to make it. So then I started showing other ones, couldn't make that. Finally, I decided on those like yarn looking ones. I paid, I'll show you some of the prices for what I paid. Again, the more you buy, the cheaper it'll be. I'm gonna get this video done before my husband gets home. My entryway is like the prime example. The original builder, which a lot of the builders around here use this one company to go get your lighting. This chandelier, I found it on their website, on the company they wanted me to use. It's like $5,300, and then that, taxing, it doesn't include tax and all that. But on this company's website, it says where they're produced, and it says made in China. Made in China. The same chandelier. Do you see that price? Of course, somebody's at my door right now. $808. Okay, my big long LED lights for my porch, $240 each. My big porch light that I've shown y'all in the TikTok video, $178. That beautiful living room chandelier that, I don't know how to do it, $738. Now, if I'm going to try to sell it to recoup some of my money to buy a new one, but if not, we're thinking about hanging over the dining room table outside on the porch. My little art lights, they're called art lights. I got two different ones, black ones and gold ones, one smaller. The smaller one was $98, the bigger one, $117. Those lights that are going over my like archway stove things, they were $102 a piece. My huge dining room chandelier, $485. And that thing is so freaking heavy. And I had them customize it. I wanted black on the outside, matte black, and gold on the inside because we're doing the mixed metal thing. My alabaster, I think I said it right. People were getting mad at me because I was saying it wrong. Those are a look-alike. I mean, that's a, I don't know if it's considered a stone. I got 12-inch ones. I have 5 of those. $125 each. You can go look up the real ones. I don't remember how much they were, but they were ridiculous. My little dome things were 100. My daughter's bathroom, which is that alabaster too, with the gold, $239 each. Our bathroom, which it looks different here because I chose a different glass. I got 4 of those to mount on there, $227, and then the chandeliers to match it for the bathroom. These are a little expensive. Ooh, I didn't realize they were expensive, or I forgot. $577 each. They're big though. So my master bathroom, the lookalike one, $762, and I'm gonna buy little matching things to go over a nightstand. Our laundry room, I didn't even show them. They're just kind of like these yarn looking things. $89. We got 2 of these huge chandeliers for our closet. Well, my closet. Let's be honest. $387 each. Everybody loved my pool bath one. Now those are real jade stone. $156 each. And then I got my daughter a chandelier for her closet. $267. I don't see my island lights on there. I think I might have decided on them later and paid for them later. I don't know. So we are at $9,251 for my whole house. Now, yes, I'm getting a couple more. And those took a month. Only a month. And I mean, you pick out if you want it made out of brass. Like a lot of the items I was picking out were made out of brass, but brass is expensive, first off, and I'm not doing the whole brass theme. It's beautiful, but we're doing matte gold. So if you want brass, you can get brass. You want gold, you want this, they'll change it. Came to where everything's getting done. She sent me videos and pictures. My master bedroom, the big thing with all the wood things, the wood was like a stark white. And I said, no, that will not work. So they said, okay, we'll go back and paint them different. And now they're a beautiful, like creamy color, just like I wanted them. So, I mean, they check with you and everything. Now they boxed those. Like they are going to be thrown around like no other. I mean, I eventually stopped opening because some of those chandeliers, it took boxes of the crystals that were in it, or glass, whatever you want to call it. They pack them so freaking well. Now, it does not come with any of the light bulbs, which I thought was like weird because all the light bulbs are made in China anyway. Just go get some light bulbs for me. Anyway, and it'll say what kind of light bulbs they are. Now, some of my lights are LEDs, so, they're going to last forever. And every box includes the hardware you need. You have all the wiring. Each box included gloves. I don't know. I guess so you don't get fingerprints on the lights. Whatever. I made my husband hook them up. He takes a wire and electrical tapes it. He looked at all the wiring on them and he said, yeah, there's nothing wrong with this wiring. Because a bunch of people were saying, oh, your house is going to catch on fire. No, it's not. But yeah, I mean, they lit right up. I didn't test all of them, but I mean, those came in 4 different crates. The LED for my porch came in their own because they're 7 feet long, but otherwise that many crates, and it's just full of boxes. It's full of boxes. And I mean, I'm already ordering more. If I didn't have a container coming, I probably wouldn't be ordering more. But I do have a container coming, so I am going to go ahead and order more. I need some nightstand lights, to hang. They do make lamps, too. If you want lamps, I'm pretty sure they make lamps. I'm not a big lamp person. And I will tell you, Jenny actually helped me out a lot. I was getting some shipping quotes that I didn't like, and she's the one that hooked me up with Lala, the shipping agent, and it was thousands of dollars cheaper. So, I mean, I love Jenny. And Jenny speaks English. We've had phone conversations before. Of course, it's not perfect English, but she speaks English. So if for some reason you need to talk to her, she'll talk to you. Y'all are overloading her right now. She had to pass them off to a colleague. But Jenny's great. And to be honest, I mean, I'm obviously completely satisfied with the lights because I'm ordering more. So but it really is. I feel like the lights is the hardest decision because there's so many pretty ones out there. It's really hard to narrow down like what you want in your space, especially if your space is not even built yet. But so far, so good on the lights. I mean, pretty much the only thing we've unboxed besides the hardware. But I mean, they can literally make anything. There were some lights I really loved, but even through them, they were expensive just because of the material that it was made out of. So, I mean, your heart can go wild on the lights as far as what they can make. And I'm going to get some, those hexagon garage lights, like people put up. I hear a phone ringing. It's my husband's watch. My husband wants those for the garage. So I asked Jenny and she said she can make them. I'm also asking her, our kitchen island can light up. It's a stone that lights up. I already found a company that sells those LED panels because they're like $80 a piece here. There it's like $8. I'm asking Jenny right now if she actually has them or knows somebody, but otherwise I'll just order them from somebody else. But lighting is ridiculously overpriced here in the States. You are usually just paying for the name or the markup is ridiculous. Like, my husband wants to start a lighting store after doing all this and seeing the quality, and he wants to start a door store. I told him I can't take anything else on right now. He'll have to do it. But, I mean, you are going to save a ton. Especially if you're a builder, interior designer, man. But that's my experience with the lighting. Hope it helps.